All right, we got just another rip for you. Kind of a random rip in the sense that I'm just coming to the local park that's near my house. This is literally like one block over. Um, so it's a very generic video in that sense. Like this is a place that I would come to rip packs frequently when I needed to just get a few packs in. And it's places like these that we fly our whoops in and we get tired of, but they're still pretty cool, and you can still have cool experiences at those places. And I had one of those experiences during uh, this flight, the next series of flights that I'll proceed to show you. Hey, I'm just doing the typical explore, do some flips. I mean, I've already improved since this point. I'm kind of going back through my old videos and just like picking random ones to narrate. And I came across this. I've got hundreds of these flights, but this is very very this is the unique experience that we had where we encountered some neighborhood kids. Some neighborhood kids. No, this is just another one of those positive, wholesome experiences where I use my drone to make friends. And you know, kids love to kids love to mess with drones. I feel like more than adults, like kids will love to chase it and want to play with it. And some kids will be scared of it, I guess. But it's not like a policy of mine when I see a kid to chase him around. Um, I guess it's just a vibe that I get of playfulness from these kids, that they seem like they want to play with the drone. And as you'll see later in the video, they actually chase the drone. And this has happened to me before, where a kid will see me fly a drone, and then I think I'm gonna get away from this kid, and then I try to fly, far in another direction, and try to like get away, little almost power loop there. I'll try to get away, and then the kids just they just see me go, they just see where the drone goes, and then they follow me to the car. And then they end up, asking me all about the drones and touching all my drones, and then they wanna fly them. And I think these kids ended up asking me if they could just have some of them. Like, no, you can't have my drones. But you know, it's funny. Ooh, juicy, juicy. That was kind of juicy right there, if you know what I'm talking about. Those tricks. Okay, I think this is getting a little bit. Oh, see, here's me trying to get away from them. This is me trying to like get them to not see where I am. So, or if they do chase me all the way over here on the other side of the playground, then I'll be able to fly back to my car. And because I was in my car, you know what? It's kind of it doesn't sound good. I'm like spying on these kids with my drone while I'm in my car trying to. It sounds a certain way that I just promise you is not. I come here because this is open. Why am I even defending myself? Look, if they were scared of this drone, they would cower away from it. But look, they're chasing it. So now my goal is to get away from the kids. I might have poked the bear too much, but as you'll see, they and I end up having a funny interaction, and then I, end up showing the drone to a couple other people who showed up. And I just want to say real quick, this is located in South Central Los Angeles, so um, I mean, I never felt unsafe during this interaction, obviously. But there are helicopters that fly around these blocks every day, every single day, and they only bring out the copters for pretty crazy stuff. So you know, it's just funny, kind of like showing people in the hood drones, showing them tiny whoops, and kind of having a good time. So okay, I'm coming back to the car because my battery's dying. Boom. Oh, landed in the car. Nice. All right, so at this point, the kids have surrounded my car. They're all on bikes. I don't know how I thought I was gonna get, fly the drone where they weren't gonna get to because they're all on bikes. But anyways, they have the monitor. I think. Yeah. See, the guy in the middle has the monitor, and I was telling them all like, "Hey, look at the monitor. Like, look at the tricks I'm gonna do." And yeah, I think one of the kids just the entire time he was like trying to touch the controller. He was just trying to. I don't know. I don't know, but I just wanted to show them, a little freestyle, do some flips in the playground, go really high in the air, show them the aerial view. I mean, you show somebody this kind of thing, it's like you rarely see like your neighborhood from this perspective, like all the way up in the sky, bird's eye perspective. It's just cool to be able to kind of arbitrarily go fly all the way up and then come down really low and do these proximity tricks. And another thing I noticed is I'm flying Bruise here, which if you've watched my older videos, you may be familiar that this is my drone with the lowest kV motors, which it's like, so that means that the whole throttle stick is like just less power. So I kind of have to adjust my flying style when I'm flying him around. Not that I wouldn't be tapping if it wasn't Bruise. I mean, I'm sure I'd be tapping all over the place. But yeah, I mean, these kids are having a fun time. I'm having a fun time. Man, kids have more curiosity than adults. Like I gotta see like way more. I almost hit that kid in the head. Oh my god. Yeah, like I don't really see adults as frequently want to come up and see what's going on. Kids show like no hesitation. It's really like they showed zero hesitation, like being like, hey, like what's this? And we lose that over time. We lose the willingness to approach a stranger, and I guess these guys are reminding me that curiosity's cool, and you can maybe like experience some cool stuff. You might learn some new things and pick up a new hobby, or I don't know, kill a few hours instead of doing your homework like you should be doing. Speaking about them, but I'm also speaking about me. I got to do some homework here in a little bit, but yeah. Choo. Oh. I think I'm gonna upload this, even though it's like not edited, and I don't really have a lot of stuff to say about this. I mean, what have I already said? We're in the hood. This is I'm not gonna say the name of the park, but we're in South Central Los Angeles. I was about to say the name of the park. So yeah, okay. I think the kids at this point, I think they start kind of messing with it. And I don't think the kid sticks it like in his pants, but he puts it up to his butt, and he think I don't think it's this kid. I think maybe it is this kid. I don't know. One of these guys messes with this drone, but what's going on? Drone on the ground. Couldn't tell you. Ayo. Okay. Give me something to say. What's he doing? Putting the drone... Oh. Whoa. Don't be weird, dude. Hey, that is completely inappropriate, man. No. Ew, no. Oh my god. See, that's the behavior that I'm not here for. And then he's going to put the camera in my car and expose how messy it is in there. Oh my god, these kids are freaking punishers. That's cool, though. Bruise, yo. Oh man, these kids are so poorly behaved. They're just hanging out in the park. They should be doing homework right now. They should be doing their homework. And instead they're just at the park watching an adult who should have a job, but who should also be doing his homework. Fly a drone in the park. It's pretty cool. Oh man, we gotta stop this voiceover soon. This is turning into like an expose on my life. See, let's get back to the flying. I'm doing some dives. I'm doing some rolls. God dang it! Come on, let's show them what it's all about. Let's show these kids and these adults what it's all about. You think you can catch me, but you can't. You think you can, but you can't. And I'm going to prove that to you. Oh, man. Yep. I like the slow backflip. If you can get high enough in the air, like a slow backflip is pretty cool. See, you see him like trying to touch. He was like, yeah, he seemed like touching the controller. Like I had to shoo the kid off the control. That was the kid who was asking to if he could just have some of the drones. It's like, brother, no, you may not, and that remains to be the case. I actually have a fun fact for you. This might not be the best video to share this fun fact on, but I'll just go ahead and do it because why not? I still haven't lost a drone yet. I have decommissioned a drone, but I've thought that I had lost drones countless times, but and there have been a couple times where I thought that it was gone for sure, and I had spent look at me going through his legs, spent considerable time trying to get it and couldn't get it, but I still haven't lost a single drone yet, which is kind of amazing because I've done some long distance journeys with my EV800Ds, and man, I can't believe I would fly like that when I had those goggles. Now that I got these Sky Zones, it's totally different. But all right, this is going to be the last section of this video. Yes, some lady across the street, I think she was like smoking a cig in her minivan. She saw me demoing these drones to these kids, and she was getting a little curious. And at this point, these kids have kind of been, I don't want to say they were harassing me, but they were just asking for my stuff so incessantly that I was like, finally an adult that I can freaking fly for, and to kind of, like, I think I had told the kids, like, oh, that was my last pack because I just wanted to get away from them. And then she was like, what's that? And so I was like, okay, I'll fly my actual last pack. And then I think one of the kids was like, you said that was your last pack. I'm like, shut up, whatever. But anyways, I was just geeking about this because, oh, and of course I crash when I'm flying for somebody. I was geeking about this because I'm just like people, I think like people have gotten killed in this park in the recent months. Like, it's not the safest area, and I'm new to the neighborhood, and clearly these kids have no hesitation chilling at the park. Boom, checking out the checking out the lady's car. Yeah, there she is. Hello. I mean, clearly the kids who hang out here, aren't scared, so I shouldn't be scared. But there's a part of me that's like, you're in the hood and you're flying your expensive gear around, and and I'm not even trying to make this about race. I'm just saying, like, statistically speaking, this is a more dangerous area, and I have to fly. Like, I can't just fly inside. I have to go around. I have to go into the world and fly, and I think when I had done this, like these flights, I hadn't even fully moved into my spot yet. Like, I was still kind of half living out my car. So I was really still sussing it out, and I think this interaction made me feel like, oh yeah, like, you're chilling. Oh man, I just hit that car. Hey, it's a whoop, You couldn't even hurt a freaking cockroach with one. But yeah, I think the lady was even like, the same way that the kids were having a good time seeing it fly, like with the monitor. I think she's having a good time seeing it fly the monitor. Like, she's like, oh, this is so cool. And yeah, there was this guy who's like here in the hoodie. Must have been like her son or some other neighbor kid who lives around here. He didn't seem as into it, but I think like he didn't seem as excited about it. He just kind of like whatever. But I think he respected it. I think he respected that, not that my flying is so insanely skillful, but like I just think that he respected that I could. I think he was trying to like kind of come off as like tough and cold, but I think in reality he thought it was cool. He was trying to hide how cool he thought it was. Maybe that's just a huge cope. I mean, let's be real. But nah, I think the guy in the white hoodie. But yeah, I haven't been back. I think I've flown in this park plenty of times since this flight, but yeah, I think I've seen a couple of those kids around the neighborhood, and it's weird because I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, I hope they remember, I hope they have a good memory of drones from that guy at the park. But I'm also kind of like, I don't want them to see me because I don't want them to just like come up to me and be like, "Hey, you're the drone guy. Like, can you go get your drones and fly for us right now?" I just I don't know. There was a part of me that kind of regretted showing them the drone just because then they just like wouldn't leave me alone. It was kind of annoying, but it's I think it's I still like am very into the fact that these people have never seen a drone like that, and I got to put them on. So, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this one. Probably gonna upload this. It's a little rough shot, a little just throw and go, but yeah, hopefully somebody out there can enjoy it. Cool. Peace.